if let's say you're starting a brand new site, and you have your keywords picked out and your niche picked out, what would be like the 3 or 4 things that you would do immediately to get your website ranked properly?
And you have your content.
Yeah, yeah. Basically, the content is written. It's just yeah, the
So
content is written.
if it's possible, or if it makes sense, I would
Hmm.
take the keywords and think about the organizational hierarchy of those keywords. Right? So is one keyword sort of logically a subset of another keyword? If you
Okay.
string them together, can you make a what seems like an English sentence?
Okay.
So just like this, video tutorials, start building your website here, lesson one, right? That reads like a sentence. And
Okay.
that's
Okay.
what
So that.
Google means by a semantic URL. It's a URL that somebody just looking at it can tell what's going on.
Hmm. Hmm.
So that's the first thing I would do is think about organizational structure for the content. So because maybe you have a couple of main pages and then you have sub pages under that, each of those addressing, a certain version of those keywords.
Hmm.
Well, that's thing
Okay.
number one. Thing number two is you need to make sure those keywords end up in the title and in the meta description.
Hmm.
And in the title, they need to show up closer to the front than
Hmm.
farther away from the front. And those keywords should probably also show up inside of your URL
Hmm.
so that so that because the URL is also one of those SEO elements.
Hmm.
And so that's the other thing I would do is make sure that those keywords show up in the URL, in the title tag, and in the meta description. And then I would do some internal linking. I would have a link from one place in your site with those keywords to another relevant page on your site
Okay.
so that not only do you have your keywords in your, so that your keywords also end up being links to another page
But on your page though, on the same
on the
on the
same,
same website.
right. Linking to somebody else's page doesn't do you any good. Them
Okay.
linking to you does you good, but you linking to them doesn't really provide you any benefit.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
linking to yourself, linking inside of your site, that helps you because it gives Google a path to search your site. And
Okay.
also Google assumes that a text link is meaningful. And
Okay.
so if there are keywords in that text link to
Hmm.
another page on the site,
Hmm.
then that means that the other page has something to do with those keywords.
Okay.
And the next version of WordPress that's in beta version right now has this cool internal linking feature that you can figure out, you enter your keywords and it will tell you what pages have those keywords in them.
Hmm.
And then you
Okay.
can use that internal structure for creating those links. It really saves, a lot of time for developing that. So
Oh, okay. I see. Okay. All right. Well, that's. Are you going to be going through any SEO marketing or SEO techniques for like on your videos? Are you going to be going into those
well,
things?
we are on the 15th. We are starting and I haven't had a chance to write this up or post it yet, but we are going to start having webinars every week on
Okay.
subjects. And those webinars will consist of having other outside experts, come in and talk about their areas of expertise.
Oh, awesome.
So on the 15th, we are starting the SEO one. And we'll
Okay.
have that SEO one is going to have 3 segments and we will be going every other Wednesday. So it's essentially across a 6-week period
Oh, perfect.
with SEO in December and in January. And then the ones that fall in between those are going to be on site design. I have an artist who is going to discuss, the aesthetics of a website design, picking colors and thinking about the shapes and the organization of the site from an aesthetic standpoint.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
She's going
Rick,
to go on for a while.